Now I'm going to read through my notes on a topic of how to stop the chatting mind. It begins with reading through some FAQs for the course that I made 6 years ago and never published. I mean, now I did publish it, but I never monetized it. I just gave it away instead right now, currently, in the way that you're supposed to be doing it. FAQ. What is the 10x Aliveness Transformation Program going to do for me? It is designed to increase your aliveness. That means your energy level, positivity, and strength to follow through on your dreams. It does it by tuning you in with your feelings, because aliveness is in the feelings. We cannot possibly feel alive when we are cut off from our feelings. What happens if I don't manage to feel 10 times more alive in 90 days? Easy. You get your money back, no questions asked. On top of that, I give you free access to my Alchemy of Life process online transformation program that is designed to find your purpose. Maybe aliveness is not what you need right now in this moment. Maybe life wants you to go look at your life's purpose first. Totally fine. Money back guarantee, no questions asked. But chances are high that life needs you to go work on aliveness first, because this is a basic entry-level requirement for everybody else, for everything else that you aspire to do in life. What do others say about the 10x Aliveness Transformation Program? As of now, you're one of the first to be exposed to this brand new transformation program of mine. Use the opportunity to go first, get results, and be on top of my testimonial list. I'm looking forward to you shooting me a mail in 90 days from now, so you can be a medicine to others too, by starting to transform yourself. But Florian, you're just one more guy promising things that I know I can't do. It's tempting to think that it's possible, but I don't want to be disappointed again by another program that doesn't work for me. That's true. I can only promise things, I can't guarantee that. That means if you don't commit yourself, I have no power, no influence on the process. But I can guarantee if you embrace the fear, that's exactly what we will learn in this program, and go all in, believing that it will work, it will work. You can't give away the responsibility for your life to a teacher, and if you don't sign up and just take this piece of guidance, it has been well worth it already. Can we have a chat before I decide to buy? Sure, ring me up. This is my number. Everybody watching, you can ring this number. If I get too many people are asking, I'll let you know. I don't have this number anymore, but you can ring it anyways. Another $197 course. Dude, that could have worked as well. 10 modules, once general, every thought is spawned by unfelt emotions. Other methods that are misleading, such as meditation. How do your thoughts come about? Why do I want to get rid of my thoughts? Secondly, thought decoding. What is the emotional wound? Yes, it is being spawned by other unfelt emotions. Second, thought decoding. What is the emotional wound? Third, emotions, how to feel. Fourth, emotional independence from others. Fifth, facing fears. Key is to feel emotions. Letting go of wanting to stop it for egoic reasons. There is no achievement in getting your mind empty. An empty mind is not an achievement, it happens to you. A full mind, however, is a sign and a loving signpost of your system to look at the things you haven't looked at. Signpost, man, a signpost. It's like the chief cornerstone that goes into our vocabulary. Vocabulary, brilliant and shining like jewelry, the chief cornerstone, signpost under into it, and forwards we go. Exactly. Is that this? Is that this? This is it. This is here where we are. Letting every thought be there is one step closer to the truth, but feeling the emotion, the thoughts point us to another step closer. Maybe there's a reason why the mind is chatting. Every thought is spawned by an unfelt emotion, so we need to address the emotions that give rise to the thought. Feelings that want to be felt, that's why they are more called feelings. If feelings don't reach us, we need to be reached where we as consciousness reside, in the head too often. Yo, great content. Unfelt emotions, unresolved topics. Association patterns formed with this emotion must not be felt. It is not in every case necessary to make sense of one emotion and find the unresolved topic. The main key is to feel what has not been felt. Words are only symbols for emotions underneath. Man, is this content amazing. The method: physical imbalance in general. The method: consciousness training, meditation, silence, no media usage. Second, feeling the feelings. Third, decoding thoughts as access points to emotions as the gateway to spiritual awakening and liberation in life, which means happiness and everything else you dream of. 3. Often thoughts have convincing character. You tell yourself a story. It is fear of being the opposite. But I am quite good looking, girl. Telling me you're quite sexy when the fear is triggered of being unattractive. Okay. Yeah. Got it. Okay, thoughts are often preparation. When we lack confidence in our ability to handle things intuitively in the moment they arise, we need to prepare in terms of thinking things through. So in this way, thinking is born out of insecurity, avoidance. Thoughts are often avoidance mechanisms to keep consciousness occupied when an uncomfortable feeling arises, or just a trigger that reminds us of an uncomfortable feeling. Thoughts raise awareness. They lead us, if they are followed and properly decoded, to our deepest fears and emotional wounds. Thoughts need to be taken figuratively, not literally. They are symbols, not statements. Man, this is great. They are symbols, not statements. Yes, exactly. I'm a master copywriter. Let's go. In the same way as a mind-made visual fantasy tells you something about an emotional longing and maybe unfelt emotions, or a dream tells you something about something you consciously, out of fear, don't look at, the thoughts tell us in the same way. Life skills that give peace of mind. Facing fears, tuning in with our intuition, and doing the things we should be doing. The should is not from the head of what other people expect us to do, but from the heart of what we would do if there was no fear, no social inacceptability. Trusting your faculties to handle life in the moment when it happens, so thinking in preparation falls away. Feeling everything that there is, so thoughts don't need to raise awareness of unfelt emotions. Being independent from others' validation. Attention, love, we crave that because as kids we used to be dependent upon our parents giving us love. So we were very aware of what they might think of us or which opinion they have of us. But as adults, we don't need that anymore. Here, more to the development of the egoic entity. A thought is not us speaking in our head. A thought is imagining sound. It's like having the capability to imagine images. It takes the stone and a rope like this, and a stick. I can build a hammer. The thought is like a hammer. It imagines speech. The thought is like a hammer. It imagines speech. This is great. Thoughts point out fears. Thoughts point out fears. Often meditation and emptying out the mind is thought to be the cure. It is the focus on having no thought. But this is a byproduct of meditation and not the method. It's like trying to facilitate healing by consciously trying to unsheathen the healing process of the body, to impulse, propel, initiate. That's exactly the word that we're looking for. Healing process of the body, consciously trying to improve the formation of scab. The mistake we are making is that we put emphasis on the wrong thing. If we try to push the healing process, we get fearful when we believe that it doesn't heal. And we are inclined to look for the absence of wound. It's like picking the wound, trying to find out if it has healed yet. It just gets worse by that. The same way, trying to emptying out the mind by seeking stillness is not the ideal way, although it can be the way if it done rightly. The ideal way is to let the healing be, let the thoughts be, and trust that they will vanish without me needing to interfere with that. and focus rather on what the body needs in order to heal. And that is the case of the wound, rest, and in terms of thought, feelings, and emotions. Most of our tendency to get rid of thought is due to thoughts being seen as foreign objects to get rid of. In so forth as a sickness is seen as a foreign intruder to be gotten rid of. In the same way, it's not seen as a symptom arising out of imbalance of the system. Thoughts are pointers, and sickness tells us something about being in imbalance. It's not the point to let go of thought entirely. This must be the result, but not the goal. It's a byproduct of the process. Man, so I have content on the egoic entity, I have content on thought. This is brilliant. I love it. All right, well, thank you so much.